Like many of you guys, I watch a wide variety of YouTubers, and one of them that I watch is a bloke called Simon, who runs a channel called Real Ale Craft Beer. Now, by chance, the other day I stumbled across one of this Simon's video from 2021. So this was at the time of the rollout of the so-called COVID-19 injections. And what I'm going to show you now is, I think, some pretty compelling evidence that will act as a historical record. And it's my contention that this biggest so-called vaccination program in human history, there was definitely, for most people, there was no informed consent going on here whatsoever.
So I had 6 pints and got a bit of Dutch courage and went and had it.
So if you think about what informed consent actually is, first, an important aspect would be the patient knowing what they were going to be treated with. So, you know, for example, in this case, what's in the vial? Is it a conventional, so-called conventional vaccine, or is it something else like a revolutionary, never tried before messenger RNA technology?
Bit achy, gotta be honest, bit achy. Arm feels a bit like lead.
So my guess here, well, you can guess yourself, but like whether this Simon guy, whether he was aware of what was in this injection that he received.
But nothing like 6 pints on a yeah. Oh, it's I'm glad though. I gotta be honest. Glad it's done. It's done. Normality can resume. Malvaism. Hello.
Another important aspect of informed consent is that before a medical treatment's undertaken, the patient must be told about what the potential risks and costs of this treatment are to themselves, because there's always a risk, you know, there's always side effects with any sort of medication. There's no such thing as a medication that's completely safe. Even aspirin and paracetamol can cause some people to have very, very serious health problems. So those potential problems need to be explained to a patient before the treatment takes place.
I had my, you know, they give you all this, like, they give you all this paperwork, you know, all this. I bet you're sick of hearing it. I bet you're sick of hearing about it. You come here for a rest, haven't you? What am I not promoting? Yeah, look. Here we are, and it's just like a blood clotting thing with it. That's what they gave me after. That's what they gave me after.
And of course then you can explain what the benefits might be, and all of this needs to be individualized, because the balance of costs and benefits may well vary from patient to patient, according to their age profile and other aspects of their health, like whether they're overweight or not. So this assessment of pros and cons, it needs to be done on an individual basis with each patient before the medical treatment is undertaken. Now, again, I'll just show you some clips. I don't think that this was the case with this guy Simon.
That's what they gave me after. Catching mild infection, passing on. Or I can pass it on. Blow my neck. I can pass it on. Fucking nuts, innit? Pardon my language. I don't normally swear.
Another very important aspect of informed consent is that there mustn't be any, people are not supposed to be coerced into receiving a particular medical treatment. So their behaviour is not supposed to be manipulated in any way via either bribes or threats. So you'll see now with this clip.
I do a lot of travelling normally, and I'm like, I've got to get travelling again. I've got to get travelling again. So I started drinking at 12 o'clock. I started drinking at 12 o'clock today. Situation was 4:30. Astro won the Astro won the. You had it as well, Daniel Vale. Taylor Ben, sorry. Scares me. So just to reiterate, I'm not anti this or pro this or anti that. You know, I'm not politically, you know, not that it matters. I mean, some of you guys, you've got your beliefs and you've got your, and that's fine. It's absolutely fine. I'm just scared. It's probably nice that you're hearing it from me, that I'm a big scaredy cat. You know, I'm a big scaredy cat. I'm the biggest scaredy cat you'll ever want to meet in your life. But I need to travel. I cannot wait. Cannot wait to get on a plane again. I cannot wait to get on a plane again. So I did it to fly. That's all I did it for, to fly. Roller coaster ride, how are we doing? I'm scared. I'm scared of the, you know, I'm a big baby. I'm the biggest baby. Do you know what it took me today? It took me 6 pints, a massive can of Red Bull, which I never drink. I never drink energy drinks, ever. I have enough energy normally to fly normally in my life. I don't, you know, I can do enough in a day. I don't need, hello Adrian Molly, how you doing, mate? I don't normally need that kind of stuff. So anyway, 6 pints, a can of Red Bull, large can of Red Bull, and a large Galaxy chocolate bar. Just sent my sugars through. That's all I wanted to do today. Sent my sugars through so I wouldn't, you know, I didn't want to be in a great big hall fainting out. That's what normally happens to me. Callum, me, nobody hates him more than me. And I was really scared. I was really scared. So I had a beer, a few beers, 6 beers, chocolate bar, can of Red Bull. And I feel, you know, touch wood, I feel fine. 4:30. It's now 7:10, so 4:10, 7:10, 2 hours, 40 minutes ago. I had the shivers all night and I had my first acid jab, so it will be interesting if the same goes for you. Good evening, by the way. Ed Rogan, let's see what happens.
I think it's fair to say that this guy Simon, he had the COVID vaccination, not because he was worried about catching COVID-19. He was more worried that if he didn't have the vaccine, he wouldn't be allowed to travel. Now, for me, that's a clear example of coercion. He's been coerced into taking this injection. You can also tell too that he was actually quite worried, not about COVID-19, but about having this injection. And, you know, the fact that he needed to have 6 pints of beer before he turned up for his vaccination tells me everything that you need to know about the situation. The other question too is, what about the nurse who did the injection? Like, surely must have smelt 6 pints. It's inconceivable that she didn't smell like 6 pints of beer on somebody's breath. You know, there's no way that he should have been injected by anyone working for or acting on behalf of the NHS, because somebody who's drunk can't give informed consent. Really sorry to kind of point that out, but something's very badly has gone wrong here, and it's my contention this just wasn't an isolated incident.
Down here, surprised at 6 pints. Right, Cal. What did I do? Let me show you what I did. Here they are. I haven't touched them. Here they are. I double masked. Thought it all through. I thought it all through. I thought, right, they're gonna smell alcohol. Pardon me, on my breath. And I thought they might even smell alcohol on my breath because I was swaying. I was like, oh, here we go. They might even smell alcohol on my breath through one mask. So I thought, you know what? I'm gonna double mask. I went in like that. Oh, Simon Martin. Yeah, Simon Martin. Sat in the chair. Couldn't even see my eyes. Simon Martin. I sat down. This, that, you know, all the checks they do. Yeah, no, you're all right. Get it in quick. And then I walked down, went like that. Put the mask in my back pocket. Half hour walk home. That was it, man. That was it. I'm going to Armenia tomorrow. You can still travel. Good. Oh, that's cool. I know it's helped you, but I don't think you should be. Boy, and before night. Just saying, man. Oh, leave boilers. Look. Hopefully, I'm not promoting anything. I'm not promoting it. All I'm saying is this is what I did. I'm not promoting it. I'm not advising it. I'm just telling you what I did. Because I'm scared. I'm not, you know, I'm a big scaredy cat. It would never have happened if I didn't. So, I'm not promoting nothing. I'm only telling you a story. I'm just telling you my story. Please, don't take it that I'm promoting nothing.
So I'm very sorry for this guy, Simon, and I hope that the medical treatment that he's had proves to be as safe and effective as was repeatedly claimed. But what happened was wrong. There is no way that somebody should have been having a medical treatment just so that they could go on holiday or take a flight or go to work or whatever.
Don't think people will be travelling for a while. David, fingers crossed, mate. Fingers crossed. I'm itching now. You know when you sit in the chair, you know when you sit in an aeroplane and then it goes around the corner onto the straight and then it goes. I'm missing it. I'm missing the pull of the plane where the G-force pulls you into the back of your seat and, you know, off you go. You're going somewhere different. You're going somewhere exciting. That's what drove me to that chair today. That's what drove me to that chair. The fact that I cannot wait to get flying again, to get out there. And I hope, fingers crossed, I hope that we'll be able to do that. I hope that we'll be able to do that. Otherwise, it was a big old waste of bloody time, wasn't it? That's the worry. You hope you're okay, mate. Yeah. So you're missing being in a sweatbox, germ-filled aeroplane. I love it. David, I love airplanes. Love it.
Oh yeah, one last thing, you know, for people who work for the NHS or for people watching this who maybe come across NHS people, do mention this to them. Maybe even think about showing them this video. Ask them whether they thought that there was informed consent, because they're supposed to. It's in their codes of practice. They're supposed to give or enable their patients, their potential patients, to receive informed consent before anything's done to them. And if they try to tell you that there was informed consent, and you know, you've shown them that the only thing that you can do is just laugh at them. Just laugh at them, because this definitely wasn't informed consent.
Take it if you want to go travelling. That's all it is. That's all it is, Paul Goggin. It's not that I don't, as you know, most of you, I don't read the news, I don't watch the news. I just went, right, this is this over here, this is this over here. You're either going to be doing stuff or you're not going to be doing stuff. And I just went, right, 6 pints, can of Red Bull, bar of chocolate, sit in the chair, close your eyes, turn away. Yeah, is it done? Yeah. Get up out the chair, run out the bloody building. Job done. You know, fingers crossed we're going to fly. Fingers crossed we're going to fly. 200 people into the Stone Crow virtual pub. 200 of you.
And there was no informed consent. And I'm very glad that he made this video, and because it's going to act as a historical record, isn't it, about what went on and how this must never be allowed to happen again. And that's all I want to say. So God bless.